Welcome back. Let us continue by doing the samurai quest line, shall we? Oh, I forgot. I almost forgot to mention. A woman had come calling on Muso Sai at the inn. Judging by her appearance, she is a compatriot and a samurai. At the at that time, I couldn't bring myself to break the news to her. But in hindsight, perhaps it's best that it came from you. Anyway, seeing as you were Muso-sized pupil, the visitor is in the front of the quicksand. You'll recognize her by her dignified air. Dignified. Defied. I'm sorry. I'm completely sorry. Oh god, I'm going to sneeze. Okay. You appear to be a samurai, yet you are not of our land. May I ask who addresses me? Well, that you should be Master Muso-sized pupil. Tell me, where might I find him? He's fucking dead. Is that the way of it? Words cannot well express my sorrow. I had the honor of being acquainted with your master in the past. Permit me to introduce myself. I am Makoto of the Sekisai Gumi. Ours is the peacekeeping force of Kugane, a port city in Hingashi. And you are cute. I journeyed across the seas hoping to meet with Master Mususai, but it seems I must settle for paying my respects. Might I trouble you to show me to his resting place, the Silver Bazaar, you call it? I am in your debt. Let us away then. Silver Bazaar, Silver Bazaar, Silver Bazaar. Bloody hell. Shite. Let's see. Silver Bazaar. Let's. Restaurant on. Okay. Bam, bam. All right. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so I think my goal is plainly simple. After I do the raid. I will probably farm gear for my samurai and my tanks. After that, I'll probably do the Dark Knight quest and the Paladin quest. Oh yes, I should at least this. There is no mistaking your blade work. Indeed, Master Musasai trained you. Forgive me for standing idle as you fought, but I had to make certain that you spoke the truth. Master Musasai seldom took on pupils, you see, but any doubt I may have harbored has been utterly dispelled. Now then, let us continue on. A beautiful ocean view. He will surely be at peace here. As you may know, Master Musasai and had one other pupil before you. Yugetsu is his name, and he is wanted in Higashi for the murder of countless dignitaries in the Bakufu, our nation's government. Though his weren't the hands that wielded the blade, Master Musasai created the killer, and in his eyes of the law, he was deemed no less responsible. As a samurai, he was expected to commit seppuku in order to atone for crime, but he refused. As a result, he was branded a craven in Higashi. One moment. But not could be further from the truth. Master Musasai fled not because he feared death. This I knew in my heart. And beholding your blade work, I know now that it was that he sought to do. He wished to make amends by training a new pupil. Such was the shame he felt. Death was not sufficient atonement. Nay, the only way he might know peace was to begin anew with a worthy successor who would bring him honor. No, the Yugetsu is no common killer. He is a notorious insurgent who seeks to tear down the status quo. No few samurai sympathize with his cause, and every day more rally to his banner. For a time he remained in hiding, but our operatives reported that he has recently resurfaced in Kugane. By all indications, he is poised to strike a heavy blow against the Bakufu. 'Twas for no other purpose but to petition Master Musasai's aid that I journeyed here. Alas, it was not to be. As I came, so too must I return alone. My thanks for someone showing me here. Brief though it was, 'twas an honor to meet you. Let's see. I'm too lazy. Map. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go bam, 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 bam with these quests. Wait, teleport and not waste time. Hopefully I can get this done within... Oh, not that one. I don't want that. Let's see. Aetherite... Adventure Shield. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, shit. There we are. What the fuck is wrong with me? Anyways. You took her to see Musasai. Doubtless he was happy to have a visitor and one of his homeland besides. He was happy, yeah. So the wayward pupil is up to no good again. It's certainly worrying, but there isn't much outsiders like us can do. We can only hope that Makoto and her comrades will triumph over this Ugetsu. I'll let you return to your business, but pay me a visit from time to time, you hear? It's lonely without the old man around. Okay. 63. Alright, cool. I already am level up. Alright. Alright, Kira, I have a letter for you that I read at the inn. It's from Makoto, the Hingan samurai who came all the way here seeking Musosai. Can't imagine that this might be about. Let's find out, shall we? Dear Akira, I pray this letter finds you well. We received you received me with kindness when first we met, and I write to you in hopes of depending upon your kindness once more. Let's see. Okay. You will recall that I told you of Getsu and his growing faction of insurgents. Upon my return to Kugane, I was dismayed to find that his influence had spread to alarming proportions. Outbreaks of violence have become a regularity, and the men and women of the Seki Saigumi struggle to maintain order. Each day we fight, and each day our strength is sworn further. The enemy, it shames me to say, completely has our measure. I shall speak plain. We are in a desperate need of aid, and I beseech you to lend your katana to our cause. As Master Musosai's last pupil, your skills would help us to turn the rising tide. I know full well that I ask much of you to journey halfway across the world and involve yourself in a struggle not your own. Yet ask I must, for should the Bakufu fall, the realm would be plunged into chaos, and innocent people would be subjugated to untold suffering. With all my being, I pray that you will answer our call, and ere long we shall meet again in Kugane. Sincerely yours, Makoto. Oh! Sincerely yours. Ooh! Musosai's first and final pupils pitted against each other. There's certainly poetry in that, and you can take comfort in the knowledge that you'd be fighting on the side of justice. As Makoto's writes, though it's a lot to ask, and the decision is yours to make. But for my unsolicited opinion, I reckon you should do it. For the old man, for no one else. Alright, let's go. No. Let's go to Kugane. Okay. Oh. Okay, where are you located? Sakai Kagumi. There. Ah, fuck! There we go. Where am I? There we go. A samurai, yet yours is not a familiar face. Moko's foreign guest, I take it. My apologies, but she is not on hand to receive you. She is presently leading a mission to Sakazuki, where the insurgents' leaders are meeting in secret. However, they are late to return, and I must confess that I grow worried. I would go and find them myself, but I cannot well abandon my post. Might I ask you to go in my stead? Yes, yes, indeed. Let's rescue this girl. Where the fuck is this? What the fuck? Huh? Oh, oh, I'm so stupid. Bum, 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 ba, 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 ba. Bum, 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 bum. You okay? By the kami, it's really you. I know not how to thank you, Akira. We caught wind of a secret insurgent meeting and came here hoping to learn something of their plans, but they were the ones who knew of ours. They were expecting us and had laid a trap before we knew that what was happening. We Higgins live by a rigid caste system wherein one's standing in society is inherited rather than earned. My comrade, he hailed from a poor farming village. His family grew scarcely enough to pay their lord his dues, and it was all they could do not to starve. In order to escape the shackles of his birth, he sought a new life in Kugane, a more progressive district, where a man may yet rise above his station. He became a samurai in hopes that he might one day have the power to bring about change to an irrational system that holds people hostage to their birth. Souls such as him make up the Saki Saigumi, those raised with a blow in hand and not a blade. You'll find none among us born into a samurai family. Ours is a ragtag band gathered from the lower rungs of society. Yet for our disparate origins, we are patriots all. Ugetsu and his cohorts too claim to be patriots, but in order to bring about their change, they would as soon see our nation razed to the ground. As with any nation, Higashi is not free of problems, far from it. But should the Bakufu be toppled, the great lords would rise against each other in a bid for power. The realm would be transformed into a battlefield, and another age of blood would begin. If we are to prevent this, if we are to protect the peace, Yugetsu must not be allowed to succeed, no matter the cost. Forgive me, now is not the time to hold forth on my passions. I shall bear my comrade back to the barracks. Pray join me there. Yes. That reminds me. Let me check the price of some glams real quick. I want a good glam for my sword. My sword. Down. Where is it? My brain. There it is. Let's see. Singing of the Horde. How much is that? Ooh, okay. Damn. That's cheap. How much is the okay, Katana of the Goddess. Fucking hell, these are like fucking. Okay, that is just like okay. Let me like try this. Oh, that's the newest one. So this is $2. Let's see. Try on. Well, you know what? I'm gonna buy that. It's cheap here, so I'm just gonna buy this. Katana of the Round. How much? Okay, that's too much. Let's see. Alright. Yep, fuck. Okay, let's glam that sword. Cast glam. Let's see. Katana of the Sing Horde. Yes. There we go. Okay, where am I? Okay. Looks good. There we go. Where? Okay. Okay. The enemy should know our plans. The loss of a comrade pains us, but we are grateful for Makoto's preservation. She has told me all. As Master Musasai's pupil, your blade would be most welcome in these dire times. Akira, pray allow me to confirm your intent. By your coming to Kugane, may we take it to mean that you will aid us in our fight? Yes. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Our cause is most bolstered for your blade. Without further ado, I would introduce you to our captain. However, there is one thing I must ask you. Pray keep the fact that you are Master Musasai's pupil to yourself. It may make a little sense to you, but that you shared a master with a wanted criminal would mark you out for suspicion. That is simply the way of it in our culture. Lieutenant Shiden alone knows the truth and understands, but few are as open-minded as him. It occurs to me I've yet to introduce myself. As Makoto says, I am Shiden, lieutenant of the Sakai Saigumi, and I may apologize for our orders perchance for procedure. When I sent you to find Makoto in my stead, I could not leave my post due to a prior duty tending to the whims of a visiting dignitary. Pressing business, as you'll no doubt appreciate. Now, if you wait just a moment, I shall bring Captain Konko hither. May I present to you Akira Black Rose, who journeyed from the faraway Aurosia to aid us on our cause. Though she is not from of our land, I have witnessed her skill at arms firsthand, and have every confidence that she will prove an invaluable ally. Captain, you would have us trust our lives to an outsider. For all we know, she is one of Ugetsu's or even an Imperial spy. Captain, please, Akira is a good woman and true. I personally vouch for her identity and shall assume all responsibilities for her actions. Should her origins give you cause to doubt, you would do well to doubt us all, the sons and daughters of the nameless farmers and laborers, and the kami know what else. Very well, but mark my words, outsider. A single misstep, and I will cut you down. Oh, no, you don't. I am level 70, and I can kick your ass. Forgive the captain, my friend. He holds himself responsible for all our losses, and we fight a losing battle. In spite of our best efforts, we are no closer to ascertaining Ugetsu's whereabouts, nor do we know the full extent of his operations. And in light of the recent ambush, I fear there is a breach in our security. I'm guessing the captain is working with Ugetsu. As if we had not problems enough, His Excellence, the Tario, one of our nation's most powerful men, has chosen this conjure to come to Kugane on an embassy visit. Ugetsu will surely look to wreak further chaos, and it falls to the Soseki Saigumi to keep our honored guest hale and whole. We will be out in force, providing security, and I pray that we can rely on your blade as well. I too must beg your forgiveness for the captain's outburst. With not to show for our efforts, he grows even more irritable. Now then, I must return to my duties. We have no task for you at present, but in case of an emergency, pray remain near and with your katana at hand. Ba 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 da ba ba. Akira, it's terrible. Captain Congo, he has committed seppuku. Oh, he's dead. He wished to atone of his failure to catch Ugetsu and all the casualties we've incurred, so he wrote in the letter they found next to his body. With His Excellency, the Taro, soon to arrive in Kugane, all is in chaos. We haven't even had a chance to hold funerals rites. It is all Shiden can do to keep our order functioning. Yet function we must for the terror. Terror. Okay. Is likely to be targeted by Ugetsu and his cohorts. As part of the security detail, I am tasked with patrolling the short pier area. I should be grateful for your extra pair of eyes, Sakura. I am in your debt. If aught strikes you as suspicious, I ask that you notify me at once. About that. So around, let's see, short port, so I should warp to the markets. It's either the pier or the markets, and I would probably go with the markets on this one. Run, boy, run! Yeah, it would have been a little bit longer ride. But hey, I found the destination. I am so skilled. There's nothing out of the ordinary. This is out of the ordinary, or is it like probably? Why is it taking so long? Why? You catch sight of a quaint charm. Oh my god! Come on! One thing, it always takes a long time to interact with something. Okay, go back. Okay, I should. I'm sorry, I'm complaining too much. It's like one. Okay, so it's just one gripe of me with this game. When interacting with something, it takes forever to finish. Oh, there you are. Anyways, what's up, Makoto? There you are. Did you observe anything odd, suspicious? Okay, okay. A charm, and it is stained with blood. But where have I seen it before? This belongs to Captain Congo. There is no mistake. It ever adorned his neck. But how did it come to be at the docks? Did you actually see his body? Perhaps he went for a stroll before taking his own life. No, I myself did not see it. Could it be 'twas but a ruse? That the captain did not kill himself, but rather has slain by insurgents? Kami, preserve! If this is true, it would mean the enemy walks amongst us. We must notify Shiden at once and have him bolster security around the Taro to the Trovanian consulate. Akira. Okay. Okay. Where is it? Okay. Okay. Why isn't the lieutenant here? Where is he? What is he doing? What is he doing? Come now. Surely you know of His Excellency's the Taro's predilections. You mean the rumors were true? It is whispered that the Taro is wont to indulge his voracious appetite for pleasure houses under the guise of official duty. If if this is the case, then he will be in the Sanjo Hanamachi, and so too will Shiden. Let us hurry. Ooh, let's go to the pleasure houses. Oh yeah. Vacation. Okay, so Razu District. Ooh. Yes. Oh shit. It was him all along. Shiden, what are you doing? You two, why are you not at the docks? I was given to understand that the Taro is come not on official but personal business. Aye, that he is, but that is none of our concern. At any rate, I have the area well covered. You may return to your stations. Shiden, wait. There is no danger here. Why was your katana drawn? He's the traitor. Kill him! Kill him! You are too clever by half. More's the pity you failed to finish you off on Sakazuki. Oh yeah. See my sword glows. You will die in. Your foreign friend was supposed to die then as well, but we underestimated Musasai's pupil. How could you, Shiden? The captain was your friend. Let me tell you a tale. I was born in a farming family, a village, and grew up in squalor. Our liege lord was a tyrant, one who wrung us peasants for everything we had. None dared to rise up for fear of their lives. For my parents, pushed to the brink of survival, mustered the courage to speak out for their troubles. They were prompted, arrested, but it did not end there. Nay, our Lord finished to make an example, and so he had them burned alive before the gathered villagers. Though gritted teeth, I watched my mother and father die, powerless to help. In that moment, I vowed to make to myself that one day I would change all that is wrong with the world. I took up the katana and trained like a man possessed, and eventually won a place in the Sekisai Gumi. In the beginning, I was overjoyed. Finally, I could make a difference. But reality couldn't be more different. and ere long I came to see the Saki Saigumi for what it was, a tool of powers that be, glorified guardsmen who patrol the streets for petty criminals. Samurai justice, these things are not but hollow ideals, and they can change nothing. This I realized to my despair. But then I met Lord Yugetsu, and he awakened me to the truth that in the order to oh my god, okay that in order to bring about true change, we must bring down the Bakufu. We must tear down the establishment and dig it up from its rotten roots. You are my comrade, and I feel your pain, but Yugetsu's path leads only to death and destruction. Countless people would be made to suffer. Ha! No more than what you endured in our village. There is no hope for Higashi but to be reborn in the fires of conflict. This is madness. I will not allow your twisted vision to be realized. Then it seems we must cross blades. But are you certain you wish to do so here, where a unwitting passerby could come to harm? It wouldn't reflect well upon the Saki Saigumi, I know. Let us take this to Matsuba Square. The others are all out on security detail, and there will be no one to disturb us. Time to kick his ass. I knew that we needed to be rid of him. Fucking hell. Come on. Great. Oh boy. Okay, come on. All right. Excuse me. Just fucking die. It's over, Shiden. Over? Nay, Kongo. This is only the beginning. Long live Lord Ugetsu. He killed himself. Oh no, Makoto's just traumatized. Farewell, old friend. May we meet again in the next life. Captain, thank the kami you're safe. Will you tell us what happened? I will, but first, this is something I must do. There is something I must do. Akira, for your timely intervention, I give you my thanks. And for my earlier discourtesy, I beg your forgiveness. Allow me to thank you also. Were you not on hand, there is no telling what might have come to pass. With me gone, Shiden would have had free reign. He was the last any of us would have suspected. When he told us that you had committed seppuku. Okay. My brain's not working. Seppuku? Oh, wait, no.
Seppuku.
Seppuku. Okay. Okay, seppuku. None thought to question it. Ha! A convenient lie, but a poor one. Any who know me well should know that I would not take my leave ere I had dealt with the insurgents. To do so would be a greater shame by far. Now then, let me recount to you my tale last night. late at night. Shiden summoned me to the docks to discuss an urgent matter. As I approached him, the wretch slashed out at me without warning. Though I couldn't react in time to dodge the blade for a blessing, it caught my charm, sparing me a fatal wound. My momentum sent me over the docks and into the sea, where I remained until I was safe to resurface. My lungs were ripe to burst when Sheehan finally left. Such an ordeal that must have been. Having learned that there were traitors besides Sheehan, I kept to the shadows and watched their movement, and the rest you know. Well, the Taru, safe and the traitors dealt with, we may return to the barracks. Let us continue our conversation there. Akira, my thanks again for your help. I know, I'm the bias. You journeyed here from a distant land in order to lend your strength in our beleaguered order, yet I drew my blade upon you. As it turned out, 'twas those whom I thought I knew and trusted that betrayed me. Suffice it to say, I feel a right fool. But now we have succeeded in rooting out all the traitors in our ranks. That we have, and from those we caught, we were able to wring out some key details of their operation. Sheehan had been seducing our men over to Ugetsu's side. Those who proved unamenable to his advances were killed, like our comrade in the recent mission. It makes my blood boil to think that those most loyal among us were struck down by treachery. What of Ugetsu's whereabouts? It appears he makes his base on the mainland, somewhere in Yansya. Oh, wait just a moment. Oh. But the precise location still eludes us. Forgive me if I speak out of turn, Captain, but even as we laid our lives on the line, the Taro went about satisfying his urges. Can we truly say that we protected the peace this day? Well, I do understand your frustrations, Makoto, yet for his many vices, there is no denying the instrumental role the Taro plays in keeping the realm whole. Even ever are the great lords watching for a fraction to form by which they might break the status quo and usurp power. Though skillful intercessions and manipulation, the Taro keeps each of them in check. 'Tis no secret that the Bakufu is a cesspool of corruption, but in spite of this, we must protect the peace, such is a samurai's calling. Though you come to us from afar, you share this calling with us. I pray that we can continue relying upon your blade, my king samurai friend. Allow me to add my voice to the captain's. You are a stalwart ally to our cause and a samurai true. Master Muso Sai was not mistaken to choosing you. We could go to the pleasure houses together. Say what? Anyways, we shall continue in the next few missions. Till then, fare thee well.